Friends, we have mentioned these two gentlemen here, but we think it's about high time for a formal introduction. Right here we have Herbert. Over here, Roscoe. We have Roscoe. Both of these fellas are rescue animals. They fit well together. They both, relatively about the same size, about the same age. Both still pretty much puppies, physically grown, but puppies. And we love them to death. These things can be the most aggravating things. I'm going to keep it light in my phrasing, but they can be the most aggravating things out here with all the work that we've got going on. We like I say, we love these dogs, but it's kind of hard to have anything nice out here because they want to eat all of it, and I mean literally. You see, Herbert has his training collar on. Roscoe no longer has his expensive training collar on because somehow or another he chewed it off and ate it. And you see where it looks like Herbert's trying to eat Roscoe. He's got scars all over him. Right now, as hot as it is down here in South Georgia, they don't get too active during the daytime, but during the nighttime, whenever the sun goes down, it's a little cooler. They come alive and they like to roughhouse. And I'm thinking Herbert gets the best of Roscoe on most occasions. And he scans him up a little bit. So he's got a couple little battle wounds, but he's still okay. But anyway, y'all, these are our dogs, Herbert and Roscoe. And a lot of why we have some of this fortification on our raised bed is because of these two fellas. As you've seen, if you follow us on Facebook, and I think we have dropped some comments and footage on some previous YouTube videos where we've done some work out here on our beds, and our dogs decided that it was not appropriate and they didn't like it. So they come and did their own work, and we had to start over. So, yeah. Well, needless to say, since our last raised bed video, we've dealt with some more of those issues. We had some really good stuff happening, but during some of their nighttime and I guess early morning escapades, they decided to come over here and rear up on the front here and just go to pawing around in it and dig stuff up. We had some carrots, but we no longer have carrots. Judy and I have put in the hard work. We put up some wire and some fence wire posts on the back so that we'd have something to attach this to. That way they cannot get access to these raised beds from the back side. Now that still means we still got to do something about their access from the front side. All right, and here we are back with the lovely Miss Judy.
Hey y'all.
We're putting down some seeds. What we got going in the dirt?
These are the Hass. You said speckled lima beans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are huge. We're just going to try one in each of these cells right here and see how they do. I haven't even read the package yet on germination, but beans usually germinate pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, all right. Okay, a couple more of the speckled. And then these are some butter beans, right?
Yeah, there's some smaller speckled butter beans that we grew.
Yeah, these are like, we let the beans dry and we shelled them out, and we're going to replant these and see if they do anything here. So I think 2 in one cell or 1 in, since these are smaller.
Yeah, we'll cross them up. We don't have to keep them separated. I don't think.
Well, we'll find out.
I believe once they germinate, get to growing, we'll be able to tell them apart.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a couple more. You wanna do a couple more of these?
Let's go back that way with them. We what we're gonna do, y'all? We finished
Here.
Now let's keep all the beans and the peas on the backside so they can trellis up this dog wire we just put up.
Okay. Well, we got something here. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, that's peas too, but it'll be okay. They probably won't make it.
Yeah, they're looking kind of rough. These were just some that, when John was digging up that bed, they were still sprouting, so we just stuck them back in the dirt. They might take off, and they may not. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got 2 more. That
Yeah, we're gonna.
so good. But
Friends, we're gonna make it half and half on the back row on these 3 beds that we are putting in today, so that everything on the back side's got the dog fence wire to grab a hold to and climb.
I'll hopefully be protected from.
Right. and then we're gonna put some more stuff in these front sails.
Yeah. And the rest of these are zipper peas.
Love zipper peas.
Yes, love them. These are also more that we grew and let the pods dry, and we've shelled the seeds out of them, so we're going to see if they do anything also.
Yeah, we've got we've got some Hoss zipper pea seeds, but honestly right now we don't want to waste our Hoss seeds on the prospect that these dogs could be standing back thinking about when's their next attack on our raised bed efforts here. So we're gonna kind of lay back on that and see how this goes before we put our Hoss seeds in the dirt.
These are 2 more.
Even though we did put some Hoss butter beans in.
Yeah, we had to do something, Hoss, so we just excited to use them.
Right.
They do. Okay, so we'll get that labeled, and we'll do a follow-up for y'all. Let y'all show y'all what does sprout. I always thought beans were like summertime, but I saw that on Facebook this morning from Hoss that this is a good time to plant your beans.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and who is a millennial gardener?
Yeah, he did too. So.
Yeah, and we do encourage y'all. Anytime you hear us mention a fellow YouTuber, there's a reason why we mention them. Is because we put a lot of faith in what they have posted themselves.
I mean, we've actually tried things that they have suggested. You know,
Right.
That we might be doing the same thing, and they give a suggestion on something, and we're like, well, let's try that, you know, and see what it does. So.
And Millennial Gardener is he's not really particularly in our garden zone, but he's close enough.
He is. Yeah. He's in the southeast, just not as south.
Right. And
The southeast corner of North Carolina.
yeah, he is definitely on the southeast corner of North Carolina. And he is you can tell that he has got his time and his energies put in, because the knowledge that he puts out on his videos
And he has an impressive garden.
right. Oh yeah,
I mean,
a very impressive garden.
He hasn't lived there more than 10 years, I don't think.
Yeah.
And he's got a garden that I would hope we would have in
Right.
5, you know.
Yeah, and getting ready to pick up, move to North Florida and do the same thing down there, I believe.
Yeah, that's something that he plans in a few years.
And of course, you know, even though he's in New Jersey, way out of our gardening zone, James Prigioni, we love to watch him.
Oh,
Yes.
that he's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, he is.
He's been doing it for a long time. He just got that gardening bug, from what I recall, from what he's shared, when he was maybe like a young teenager, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
And I mean, he's been doing it for a long time, and it just seems like he can grow anything.
And
his
it does.
garden it's always beautiful.
It literally
you know?
seems like he does grow everything.
Yeah.
But I want to look back down here. Judy, let's show them what has decided to hang on since our last video. These cucumbers.
This cucumber plant has been, oh my gosh, just a couple of weeks ago it seems they were just these little sprouts like these squash down here, but these just took off. And you know, cucumbers love water, and of course, y'all know we've had
Oh yeah,
a lot of rain lately, so
And
that has just.
that's a lot of why we have not put out much material in the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, we haven't been able to come
Yeah.
out and really do it.
Between both of us working full time, and you know the weather being rather inclement for our video efforts, you know, we just haven't been able to do it. But we spent this entire day today working real hard on you know, beefing up the integrity of our bed here and getting the last 3 units filled up. And Judy, tell them where we have gotten our grow bags.
Temu.
Temu.
Was it Temu? Yeah. And they're nice. You know, they're just the right size. I mean, you know, John customized it to make it for that size bag, but there's a lot of options there. And I haven't done it yet, but John's ordered. He's had all kinds of stuff come in. Didn't this come in? This fence?
We literally ordered that fence wire from Temu.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if you've priced it lately, that stuff is rather expensive.
It can get expensive.
And I ordered this stuff, like I say, off Temu, and it was a lot less than what you would pay for it at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah. Those raised beds, which I know we'll show that later. But
Yeah.
they're really nice, and they're a nice knockoff of the big brand, the expensive brand. But seems like you had a time getting that one.
Yeah, they came with this protective, real thin protective plastic sheeting on it that my poor arthritic hands really went through the mill trying to peel that stuff off. But yeah, I spent more time trying to peel it off than I did putting the sections together. But yeah, we had some carrots from our first attempt to sow some seeds down here. Y'all, we've got one carrot hanging on right there.
Yep.
That's our carrot mascot. And we're about to try to do some more up front here. And some parsnips.
Yes.
I
Which I've
don't-
never eaten.
Me either.
If y'all have ever tried them, let us know. Share some recipes. I mean, it just looks like a white. It's like between a cross of turnip and a carrot.
Somewhat, yeah.
I don't know what it tastes like though. I've never had it. I've seen them in the grocery store. I've watched cooking shows where people use them, but it's just not one of those things. But I mean, I like most root vegetables except for beets. But I'm willing to give them a try.
Me too.
And we'll see how they turn out.
If we can grow it, we'll figure out a way to make it so that it is suitable for our palate. All right, so right, we got 4, 8, 12 more cells to put some seeds in. And like I say, we're going to split that between some parsnips, some carrots, and what else? What else we bring? Some more Swiss chard, I believe.
Chard, yeah.
I like Swiss chard.
It is good.
And
It
they
really
they
is.
say is Swiss chard and kale is like a superfood.
Yes, they are good for it.
And y'all right here, we got some Dollar Tree seeds.
Yeah, these are just Dollar Tree.
And we have literally grown some of the best Swiss chard
Oh, these are the
that-
mixed colors.
that we have had from Dollar Tree seeds. Now some of this other stuff come from some seed packs that I ordered, and then our oldest son got us that for Christmas. Got us a survival seed pack with several thousands of different items in it.
Yeah, this is from that.
Yeah. So Jay, we fixing to plant some of our Christmas parsnips. We'll
See
we'll
how
let
they
you
turn out.
see how they do. Keep watching our videos, you'll see some. And I'll just take a look at what majestic natural beauty we got going on down here in South Georgia. We got some wild trees growing on the other side of our property line between us
A lot of weeds.
and what appears to be several acres of peanuts. But yes. And there's Normally a good crop of wild blackberries on the other side of that fence that we have been known to step over and partake of. And some cactus.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all are aware. If you're not, you're about to become aware. Those big red bulbs that appear on the top of cactus certain times of the year are pretty cotton picking good whenever you make jelly out of them. We got some friends. Yeah.
It was so good.
We got some very close friends that came and picked some of the prickly pears and made some jelly and brought some to us, and oh my goodness, it was so good.
And it's so pretty, the color of it too. It's really good. I was surprised. You try to imagine cactus jelly, but
yeah,
that stuff is. I think we still have some.
Yeah, we do. It goes down smooth, and it goes good with some peanut butter.
Yes, it does.
But
some biscuits.
Maybe we can get our friends Craig and Dawn over here to do a little cactus jelly segment.
Yep.
Let our friends on.
And their fig ice cream.
Oh, fig ice cream.
They have a big fig tree in their yard, and they make some homemade fig ice cream, which I've never heard of before, but it was good.
And friends, this is part of what we want to do with this video thing we got going with YouTube, and that's bring friends together, share ideas, have a good time together, and document it and let y'all check it out, and hopefully y'all can obtain some knowledge and apply it to your own gardens, your own lives, your own whatever. So anyway, we're going to put some more seeds down. What we got? Come on, Judy.
Okay. Let's see. I guess we could.
Now parsnips, we kind of got to do them like carrots, right?
Yes, the seeds look totally different. I don't know. You planted the first parsnips.
Yeah, the seeds are very different from
they almost
the
look like
carrot
big old
seeds.
tomato seeds.
Yeah.
So
it would be a lot easier, to plant these with some, I guess, some intentions of.
Well, the package says 1/4 inch depth, 1 inch apart, 70 to 80 days until maturity, 10 to 30 days for germination.
Okay.
And so
I got an idea. Why don't we do the parsnips over here in this?
Oh, okay.
In this bag.
Alrighty.
And y'all, these things right here, these are dollar store items, Dollar Tree specifically.
Oh yeah, and they're great.
Yes, they are.
You ordered these, didn't you?
Yeah, I got those off of
that's landscape.
Temu.
Oh, okay, landscape material. Because eventually we're going to put landscape fabric down. But these came from the Dollar Tree, and they're great.
Yes, they are.
Back when we were first getting the rain, and these were trying to come up, we covered them so they wouldn't hopefully get drowned out. Where's my little rake from that? Here it is. Just break this dirt up a little bit.
Yeah, we just relieved this grow bag right here of what was it? A tomato?
I think so. No, pepper.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, y'all probably noticed by now we like us some peppers. I mean, and
there's so many different types.
Yeah, and as long as you can keep your dogs out of them, they're fairly easy to
I think
grow.
that's what happened to these.
Yeah.
But and you know your pepper plants, you can overwinter them and they'll grow back the next year, which I didn't know that till a couple years ago and a few years back. And
me either.
But
it's one of many gardening things we have learned together.
Yep.
Y'all, we've got a jalapeno plant that
it's probably on its. I'm gonna see how it does over the winter and see how it does in the spring. But I think this is its last cycle.
Yeah, if it puts out peppers one more year, that'll be 5 years. That, bless its heart, that plant has done some real good work.
Yeah, when it was in its peak.
Oh yeah,
putting out some beautiful
big peppers.
Yeah,
and yeah, we can tell this is kind of entering its twilight because the peppers are
transplanted it twice to big containers and.
Yep, twice. Yeah, you're right, twice that it's been moved from its container to something bigger.
Because it just grew.
But right now the peppers are not, they're not getting real big, so, and they're not as plentiful. So yeah, I mean, it's becoming painfully obvious that we're going to have to let go and say our goodbyes to our favorite jalapeno plant.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
And start over with a new one.
Yep. Which we've tried to do.
Yeah, we did. We tried.
Because we knew that next year we may not have that other one, so we wanted to have a couple established already. Because that's the nice thing about these type of plants. You know, if we have an early spring and your plant is already growing, you know, it's going to get the signal and it's going to start producing the fruit for you, and you'll get it sooner, which is nice.
Yep.
I don't know how many I planted here. Probably about 10.
Is this, yeah, there we go. There's one. All right, so we've got parsnips in the dirt.
Parsnips. Okay. We'll move on to carrots.
Let's speak some blessings over our parsnips.
Yeah, these carrots too, because carrots have to stay, the soil's got to have moisture to it,
Right.
or they will not germinate. And if it dries up, you probably just blew all your chances of it germinating.
And I think we're going to redo the method that we did on the last video that we showed everybody, where we laid the boards across it. And y'all, honestly, I can be so impatient. I really can. That's one of my character flaws. And as soon as I see, you know, one little sprout coming up through the dirt, I think, you know, all right, I'm going to peel all these boards off. I could have stood to have left those boards down on those carrots maybe 3 more days.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have done them a lot of good, and it would have kept some dogs off of them a little longer. We might have had a better chance at those carrots, but
Probably.
you live and you learn.
Exactly.
And the lessons we learn, we're going to pass along to y'all.
And if these carrots take off, we're going to thin them, right, baby?
Yes, we're going to thin them.
And I get it. I was feeling the same way. He did not want to thin them because it felt like a waste, and I understood that. But when we harvested our carrots, and they were all crooked looking and
Tiny.
very, very tiny. I mean, they wouldn't even qualify as a baby carrot in the grocery store.
But they were flavorful.
They were. They tasted great. They
You know,
had kind of like a floral taste to them, but definitely.
Yeah,
You got to thin your carrots.
it turned out to be a bigger waste to not thin them.
Exactly. I'm going to get the water.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue talking to our friends while she's getting the water. Yeah, and like I say, we're going to pass on our lessons to y'all. You know, everything that we learn, our experiences, we welcome any of your lessons and experiences in the comments. Y'all talk to us. You know, we're trying to establish ourselves as part of a community, and part of that establishing ourselves is talking with y'all. So, you know, strike up a conversation. We promise to do everything we can to give y'all an answer, and if you've got your own YouTube channel and you engage with us, we will follow y'all.
Yeah, we like.
And you know, and help share your content. We've got a couple of followers that so far, you know, we've checked out their content. It's really good stuff. You know, very I guess you could say relative to what we're doing, and we're going to give them a plug in a very in near future, in a video, because y'all need to go check them out, because they're doing good stuff, and we want to help them boost their viewership as well. And I'd go ahead and plug them now, but I'm afraid that I would say the name wrong, and I don't want to do that. I will put it on a graphic. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on a graphic, so y'all can go check them out. Y'all, some people have a tendency to want to replace their soil year after year. It's too cotton picking expensive to do that.
Yeah.
And again, Those peanuts that are in the dirt right there across the fence are in the same dirt that the peanuts that was planted 50 years ago was growing in. So,
Right.
you know, you take care of your dirt and it'll take care of us. So, considering the fact that a lot of the stuff that we do get at the Home Depot happens to be a lot of tree bark, we have to amend that with other stuff. So, and Judy's got a kink in the water hose, so we had to fix that. Got to spin it, girl.
I know.
But yeah, we want to say thank you to everybody that has taken the time to give our videos a look and drop us a like and a comment or a share even. That means a lot to us. We really appreciate that. It keeps us motivated to do what we're doing here. Judy Kate, we got to put some stuff right down in through here too, since the dogs decided to empty it for us. Okay, and right here on this road, we've got our Dollar Tree Swiss chard seeds. And honestly, y'all, I'd never even heard of Swiss chard until I bought.
I have, but I never had it before. But it's
I bought
very
that.
Good.
Yeah, I bought that big, humongous kit of seeds, and I started seeing seeds of, representative of things that I had never heard of, Swiss chard being one. And we decided to grow some, and yeah, lo and behold, it happens to be a very health beneficial food, and it tastes pretty good too.
It does.
Kind of like kale right here, which to me the Swiss chard has more flavor than kale, but kale lends itself to accepting whatever you decide to season it with and being a vessel for that taste. And it kind of makes up for what it lacks in flavor with the fact that it'll accept whatever flavor you put on it. And we'll mix them in with other stuff too.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put 2 per spot here. It says to space them 4 inches apart, which I get it because they're supposed to be big onions when they mature.
Yeah. And I guess for these little cells here, maybe if we could get 4, 5 tops, that'll be a gracious plenty.
I think I'm pushing it there. Yeah, I've learned something from this, that you got to think about how big your plant's going to be when it's supposed to reach its full maturity.
Right.
And not at these seeds right now, because these are going to be good sized onions, hopefully.
So we're going to come all the way across the front with nothing but onions. And I'm going to have to put up some kind of dog deterrent.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to accept the prospect of these dogs getting in here and messing up an entire day's hard work. Not going to do it. We will figure something out.
Oh yeah.
Babe, I think we should put some boards across the top of these too, like we are going to do with the carrots.
Oh, you are going to do that with the carrots?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, y'all, you saw in the last video, and if you didn't, go back and check it out. Whenever we put the carrot seeds down. We're going to lay some boards across top of them to help retain the moisture, even though we're going to water daily.
Just until they germinate.
Right. Well, not just then. We're going to let them germinate and germinate good. And by that I mean we're going to have rows of little carrot sprouts popping up before I completely take those boards away. All right, well, we are done putting seeds in. Judy's gonna sprinkle them down good with some water, and we're gonna lay boards across the top of the onions and the carrots to hold the water in. And we're gonna put our heads together and figure out what we're gonna do to keep Herbert and Roscoe from putting their paws in this stuff here. And for the time being, we just decided to put some scrap dog wire on top of it, weighted down with some heavy posts. As long as there's nothing sprouting and growing up through the wire right now, we're good. We'll come up with something a little better later. And we thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a divine day.